Genopets is a free-to-play Move2Earn NFT role-playing game inspired by Pokemon-Go and Tamagotchi, except that it runs on the Solana blockchain and you can earn and trade cryptocurrencies, NFTs and SFTs in the game. Each player can hatch a free Baby Genopet at the beginning of the game, which will accompany the player throughout the whole game. The Genopet evolves along with your activity, so you can level it up and evolve it similar to Pokemon-Go. So Genopets connect your activity and daily life with the game and should encourage you to lead a more active lifestyle in a playful way. The more steps you take per day, the more energy you can generate in the game. No matter if you go jogging or strolling around in the shopping center. The steps are recorded in the background by your smartphone's pedometer, so you can convert them into energy at the end of the day. This energy is used as a fuel for all in-game functions, such as leveling up and evolving your Genopet. You can also use energy to fight, explore the Genoverse, play with your Genopet or harvest the key token. The key token is also required for further actions in the game, for example, to repair your habitat, to refine crystals and craft other special NFTs. You have to convert your steps into energy every day because at midnight, based on your time zone, the steps you have collected are reset. This process is called bank steps. Please keep in mind that this video is not financial advice. It only provides general information about Genopets. In addition, this video reflects my personal opinion and my personal opinion can be wrong. Always do your own research before investing in such projects. I'm not responsible for your decisions. On this YouTube channel I only produce educational content, so if you want to learn more about Genopets and the mechanics of the game, then you've come to the right place. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any video related to Genopets. You can also find timestamps under each of my videos, making it easy for you to jump to the sections of the video that interest you the most. With their NFT game, Genopets wants to provide a huge open game world similar to Pokemon-Go. In the Genoverse you can take care of your Genopet, fight with it, explore the world or create cool items. These game actions are driven by the steps you take in everyday life. The more active you are, the more actions you can perform in the game and the faster you progress. There are different game elements in Genopets. The most important are the Genopets itself and the habitats. Both the Genopets and the habitats are NFTs. Each player can hatch a free Baby Genopet at the beginning of the game. The nature of the Genopet and its appearance are based on your personal character and your decisions in the game. At the beginning of the game you have to decide between two worlds several times. Which one suits you best? Your personal Baby Genopet will then hatch. You can start the process on your smartphone or in your browser. A Genopet is a generative NFT that evolves throughout the game and can be customized by the player. The value of your Genopet increases the more you train it. A Genopet can go through 78 levels and 12 different evolution stages. In the beginning it is just a little baby and over time it will continue to grow. With training you can not only increase his combat performance and efficiency, but also change his appearance. You can also sell the free Genopet to other players once it has reached a certain level. But I wouldn't sell my Genopet because it's probably much more fun to play the game. In addition to the free Genopet, there are also so-called Genesis Genopets. This is a rare collection limited to 3,218 Genopets. These Genopets are directly at level 22 and pre-evolved at stage 4. For example, I own such a Genopet and I have named it Myra. Genesis Genopets come with unique in-game abilities and boosts. However, these are not very cheap. The floor price is currently at 27 Solana, which is equivalent of almost $1,190. Besides the Genopets, habitats are another important part of the game. A habitat is also an NFT and represent the home for your Genopet. Habitats unlock advanced gameplay. With a habitat you can earn key tokens, refine crystals and craft power-ups and other valuable NFTs and SFTs. A habitat is not available for free, but you can rent it from guilds or other players by sharing some of your earnings to the landlord. So you don't have to buy your own habitat if you don't want to or you cannot afford it. Habitats can be crafted by other habitat owners using gene tokens, key tokens, a terraform seed and crystals. These can then be traded on the corresponding marketplaces like Magic Eden. In addition to the Genopets and habitats, there are other game elements. Refined crystals and terraform seeds are so-called SFTs and can also be traded on marketplaces. Crystals can be crafted by habitat owners and are needed to craft equipment, power-ups and new habitats, among other things. Terraform seeds are needed to create new habitats. Each habitat that reaches level 3, which is the maximum level, generates 6 terraform seeds. In the game itself, there are two different cryptocurrencies. On the one hand, the Gene token, and on the other hand, the Key token. The Gene token is a governance and staking token required to participate in exclusive NFT sales. In addition, Gene is used to craft valuable items in the game. The Key token is an in-game utility token that can be earned by habitat owners. To do this, the player's steps are converted into energy, and the energy is then used to farm Key. Key is used in-game to repair habitats, spawn new habitats, and to craft special in-game items called NFTs. The Genopets app offers countless gameplay options. I will go into more detail about the gameplay options in other videos. For one, you can groom, feed, pet and play with your Genopet in a similar way to Tamagotchi. This improves the mood of your Genopet, and the conversion of your steps into energy is much more efficient. You can also use habitats and use them to craft various items, farm Key token or rent out your habitat. Later in the game there will also be a combat system and an open game world that you can explore together with your Genopet. The game is currently still in a private beta test phase. It is referred to as Phase 1 on the roadmap. Phase 1 is mainly used to test Genopet breeding and the pedometer. Only certain users have access to the closed beta, for example, players who already own a Genesis Genopet or habitat, who have staked the Gene governance token, or who have made positive impressions on the Discord channel. I myself bought 3 Genesis habitats and a Genesis Genopet. After I bought them, I got instantly access to the closed beta, so I can already test the game for you. After the private beta period, all progress in the game will be reset to keep it fair. However, Phase 1 is not yet complete. After the closed beta, the game goes into the public beta phase. There are currently over 300,000 interested people on the waiting list, so it's worth registering as well so that you receive an invitation to the game. You can find the link to the waiting list below in the video description. In addition, guilds and other players in the public beta phase can refer new players. As soon as I receive an invitation code, I will of course make a raffle. This phase is required to expand the player base and introduce basic game mechanics. In the last phase of the game, it gets really interesting. The game is incredibly extensive and there's so much to discover. I'm pretty sure the game will be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Phase 3 is not expected to be introduced until 2023, so we'll have to be patient for the full game. I'm really looking forward to the game being completely finished. Nevertheless, I'm grateful that I'm already in the closed beta and can test the game. That was a quick overview of what the game has to offer and what we can expect in the future. I will make more videos on individual game mechanics and explain them in detail. So if you have specific questions about Genopets, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the first video about Genopets, and if so, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye!